I got saved as a freshman in high school. I was your typical middle schooler. I didn't get into that much trouble. But I grew up in a home that didn't go to church, and one day I was invited to a great church with a wonderful youth group, and immediately I felt connected and plugged in. I had a great youth pastor and a Sunday school teacher, and those two men pulled me into their life and began to invest in my life. And not that I was perfect by any means, but I began to see and learn what Christian men look like, how they treated their family, how they treated their sons, and I wanted that. So as a sophomore in high school, I spent the entire summer with my youth pastor doing grunt work, doing just kind of all the stuff he didn't want to do. And after those 2 months that summer, I went to him and said, there's nothing else I'd rather do with my life than to be a youth pastor. And since then, everything I've ever done in school, athletics, college, everything is pointed to me being a youth pastor. So I'm living the dream today. So as a youth pastor, I really spend the bulk of my time trying to return the favor that those two men did for me when I was younger. I may not be the perfect youth pastor, but I try to meet my students where they are, at their games, at their schools, in their homes, and just try to be another positive role model in their life. And not just a role model, but someone who points them to Christ. And it's not always easy. Sometimes you doubt whether it works when you see students go wayward. But, you know, I know that I wasn't perfect after having two wonderful men pour into my life. But the Lord, through His grace, He delivered me. And I have a wonderful family, and I'm living the dream. And I just hope that my investment into other young people, I'll see the same thing.